Hi, do you actually need a computer science degree to get into tech? I'm really not sure about that, but in this video, we're going to be talking about whether we can actually get into tech without computer science, software engineering, or even IT degrees. And we shall actually get to debunk most myths around breaking into tech. And we shall even get to share techniques on how we can actually get into tech without having a degree. So today I'm joined by Queen Pinklin, a woman in tech, and she'll be telling us more about herself and how we can actually get into tech without necessarily having a degree. This is interesting, right? So stick to the end and make sure you subscribe if this is your first time here. Welcome, Pinklin.
Thank you.
Can you briefly tell us about yourself?
My name is Atuhaire Marybrea. I am a self-driven tech innovator and also a student, a second-year student at Atuhaire University. I am passionate about creating dynamic websites using WordPress and Python. I'm also passionate about data science.
No. Do you really think degrees are becoming less or more important in tech?
In some ways, yes. And in some other ways, of course, not, because the tech does not really need like your theoretical experience, what you learn from school, but rather what you can do.
Now that actually brings me to the next question. So now what's actually more valuable? Because you've said that it's more about what you bring forward. So what do you think is more valuable, a degree or hands-on experience?
Hands-on experience, of course, because the tech industry is evolving, and most companies look out for what you can do, not necessarily where you went to school.
Okay, this is getting interesting. So what alternative learning paths would you recommend to someone who wants to break into technology but they don't want to pursue that degree?
Okay, I would advise someone who wants to join tech to go for training, because there's so many trainings that are free of charge. I'll talk about the boot camp, and then there are also code societies, especially here in Uganda. There's Code Queen, there's Python Ladies. There's quite a number of societies that one can join, and then there are also online platforms where you can learn for free. There's W3 School, there's Code Academy, there's Free Code Camp. So there's so many ways of getting into the tech industry without having a degree.
Okay, now that you're talking about that, let's first go back a little bit. Did you get into tech because you were studying for a software engineering degree, or you got into tech way before that?
I got into tech way before that. I've always been passionate about bringing things that I normally think about into existence. That's why I joined tech, because I knew after gaining that degree and after gaining all the training in tech, I'll be able to do that.
So how did you get into tech? You can like walk us through the journey.
Okay, my first experience with tech, at the time my sister called me. She told me, "Come, I'm taking you for your birthday date," and the only thing she took me for was the innovation hub at Bogolovi, and there was a code camp there. So I attended for 2 days, and I realized it was really interesting compared to any other field so far now. So that's how I joined. I picked interest, and I realized if I could get money, I would go for university. That's why I'm here.
Oh, interesting. So now you want to say that your tech journey started with a 2-day boot camp, right?
Yes.
So what has been that one surprising thing you found in tech?
The most surprising thing I found in tech is that tech is so inclusive in a way that if you do not have like the hands-on skill, there's no way you can bridge a gap between any other industry and tech. Even if you have so many certifications, as long as you cannot put them into practice, there's no way. So that's it.
Okay. So for the viewers out here, we have to learn how to put our skills into practice so that we can make the most out of tech. So as we come to the end of this conversation, what's one word you would give, or a piece of advice you would give to someone who is out there and they want to break into tech, but they are not looking at, getting the formal degree?
Okay, let's not having a formal degree holds you back. Tech is a very interesting field that needs you to be hands-on. I would advise you to go start going for those camps. Go on your internet if you can get free internet, learn those free courses, try out several projects so that you can build your portfolio, and that will lead you into so many things in tech, and it will connect you to people because all the industry needs is someone who is hands-on.
Interesting. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. And for the viewers, I really hope you've enjoyed this simple conversation. If you've been at a point where you're deciding whether to get into tech or not, then let this be the video that makes you make that big decision. So is it degrees? Is it the experience? Let's settle the debate in the comment section. You can drop your thoughts. And if this has been your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, and share it with anyone you think that will be interested in watching it. Till the next episode.